Welcome to Tirumala Vaibhavam YouTube channel. Today we will dive into another spiritual story. Do subscribe and like the video for more such deep spiritual content.
Welcome. Let's just take a quiet breath together and prepare to journey into one of the most profound chapters of the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15. It's known as Purushottama Yoga, the yoga of the Supreme Person. And this is where the divine conversation really shifts into a deeply philosophical and metaphorical space. It gives us a vision of reality that's, it's as startling as it is liberating.
The chapter opens with this really powerful, kind of disorienting question, one that gets right to the heart of its teaching. What if this world, this life we think is so real and so solid, is actually upside down? What if it's an inverted reflection of a higher, unseen reality? Let's explore that. To help us navigate this strange, inverted reality, Krishna provides what's really like a divine map. Starting back in chapter 13, the Gita moves into this phase of deep analysis, jnana, that's all about shifting our focus from the temporary material world to the eternal spiritual truth. And this chapter, it's the peak of that analysis, giving us the full picture of our entanglement. So what's the root cause of all this entanglement? Well, it's a concept called Maya, or illusion. But this isn't just about, a trick of the eye. The Gita is talking about a much, much deeper kind of illusion, one that shapes our entire understanding of what life is even for. So as you can see here, there are really two kinds of illusion. The first one is pretty straightforward, an illusion in perception. You know the kind. A stick in water looks bent, a mirage in the desert looks like a real lake. Our senses get fooled. But the real problem, the deeper one, is the illusion in conception. We fundamentally misunderstand the entire purpose of the world. We think it's here for our enjoyment, when its real purpose is to be a place for transcendence.
And that brings us to this incredibly powerful analogy. We are not in a cosmic hotel for a lifetime of pleasure. We're in a cosmic hospital, here to cure our spiritual ailments. Just letting that one shift in perspective sink in, it changes everything.
And the map for navigating this hospital, for understanding our condition, is revealed through one of the most powerful metaphors in all of spiritual literature, the upside-down tree of material existence. There is a banyan tree described as imperishable, with its roots upward and its branches spreading downward. One who truly understands this tree is a knower of the Vedas. Let's just pause on that image for a second. A tree, with its roots in the heavens and its branches reaching down into the earth. What on earth could that possibly mean? Well, this is the Ashvattha tree. It's a symbol for samsara, that endless cycle of birth, death, and rebirth that makes up our material life. It's a picture of the entire universe we experience. And even though it's always changing and temporary, to us, caught inside of it, it feels absolutely imperishable. Okay, so let's break this profound symbol down. The roots reaching up, that's the source of everything, the supreme, the divine reality where it all begins. The branches spreading down, that's our world, the manifested cosmos in all its amazing diversity, from the highest beings down to the tiniest creatures. And the leaves, they represent the Vedic hymns, the knowledge and rituals that kind of nourish and sustain the whole system. But the metaphor goes even deeper. The branches of this tree, they're nourished by the three modes of nature, and they stretch both up into heavenly realms and down into lower, more difficult experiences. And these branches, they're us. They're our endless activities, our desires, our actions, which keep us bound to this tree, causing us to wander up and down its limbs, lifetime after lifetime.
Okay, so if we are all entangled in the branches of this vast upside-down tree, how in the world do we get free? Now that Krishna has given us the map, he's about to reveal the tool we need to find our way out.
First things first, we have to realize we can't just see our way out of this. As Krishna explains, the tree's true form, its beginning, its end, its real foundation, it's impossible to perceive while we're tangled up inside it. Our ordinary senses just can't grasp the whole picture. So Krishna's instruction is, it's pretty radical. He doesn't say to climb the tree or find a better branch. No, he says we must cut it down. And we have to do it with the sharp weapon of detachment. This amazing tool is called Asanga Shastra. It's the sharp axe of non-attachment. Now, this isn't about becoming cold or uncaring. Not at all. It's about severing those binding ropes of selfish desire and ego that tie us to the results of what we do. It's about acting with purpose, but without being a slave to the fruits of that action.
So, with that, the path becomes really clear. First, through spiritual knowledge, we have to see this tree of existence for what it truly is. Second, we have to pick up and sharpen that weapon of detachment. And third, with real strength and resolve, we must use it to cut the very roots of our entanglement in this world of samsara. But wait, cutting down the tree isn't the end of the journey. I mean, where do we go once we're free from its branches? Krishna then describes the ultimate destination for the soul that's been liberated.
After felling this tree of material existence, the seeker's job is to search for that supreme destination. This isn't just a void or an empty space. It's a real place, an eternal home. And the most remarkable thing about it is that once you arrive there, you never have to return to the cycle of birth and death again. Ever. I mean, just look at the contrast here. It's night and day. Our material world is temporary, it's completely bound by time, and it needs the sun and the moon for light. But the supreme abode? It's eternal, imperishable, and get this, it's self-illuminated. It's the original source of all light. Krishna himself describes it in this absolutely beautiful verse. That supreme abode of mine is neither illuminated by the sun, nor the moon, nor by fire. Having reached it, souls never return. It is my highest eternal realm. This is talking about a reality that is just completely beyond our normal material understanding, a realm of pure consciousness and bliss. So who actually gets to go there? Who is qualified to reach this realm? Well, Krishna gives a very specific checklist. The ones who make it are the amurah, the undiluted. They're free from false pride and illusion. They've conquered attachment. They are totally dedicated to understanding their true spiritual identity. They've given up selfish desires, and they're free from the constant push and pull of happiness and distress. And all of this brings us to the profound transformation that happens in a person who truly understands the wisdom of this chapter. It's a complete reorientation of the self, really. Remember that very first verse? It said that to understand this tree is to become a Vedavit, a true knower of the Vedas. This one single metaphor, it unlocks the entire purpose of all spiritual knowledge, to see reality as it truly is and to find the path to freedom. So, at the end of the day, that's what this chapter, the Yoga of the Supreme Person, is all about. It gives us the map of our entanglement and the weapon for our freedom. It's the wisdom to cut through this material web and surrender to that original person from whom everything has emerged. So we now have the map and we have the tool. But our journey through this world is shaped by our inner nature, right? So what qualities, what specific mindsets pull us toward this liberation? And which ones just get us more tangled up in the branches of that upside-down tree? Well, that is precisely what we're going to explore next time as Krishna explains the divine and the demoniac natures.
That was today's story. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more such interesting stories. Let's connect with another story. Till then, stay blessed.